Hello everyone. I hope you all had a great week so far. I'm Shakir. Welcome back to the channel on another episode of Last Week in Sports. First up is cricket. IPL completed 1 week in UAE. Some really good action. Match 31. KKR vs RCB. RCB had a shocker of a batting display. After Padikkal was dismissed, they lost 9 wickets for 51 runs and were bowled out for 92. Padikkal top scored with 22. Andre Russell picked up 3 for 9 and Varun Chakravarti 3 for 13. KKR blasted away and got to the target in 10 overs, winning by 9 wickets. Gill got 48 and Venkatesh Iyer was not out for 41. Varun Chakravarti was player of the match. Match 32. Punjab Kings vs Rajasthan Royals. This was a clash of the teams trying to stay in the tournament. RR batted first and they were looking good to score more than 200, but there was some really good bowling in the death which restricted them. RR finished with 185. Jaiswal scored 49, Lomlar got 43. Arshdeep Singh picked up his first fifer, 5 for 32. Punjab Kings started really well, the opening partnership of 120 in 12 overs. They were on track to win the game, but they choked and were unable to score 8 runs in the last 2 overs. They lost by 2 runs. Mayank top scored with 67, KL got 49. Tyagi saved the match for Rajasthan with 2 for 29. The player of the match was Karthik Tyagi. Match 33. Delhi Capitals vs Sunrisers Hyderabad. Sunrisers never got into a great rhythm and were able to score only 134 for 9. Samath top scored with 28, Rabada picked 3 for 37. DC capitalized on the occasion and got a clinical win to win by 8 wickets. Shreyas Iyer got 47 not out, Dhawan scored 42. Player of the match was Andrich, not Jay. Match 34. MI vs KKR. MI started off really well but lost their way in the middle and were able to score only 155 for 6. Decock got 55, Lockie Ferguson picked up 2 for 27. KKR started off with a bang and kept the momentum to reach the target in 15 overs. Tripathi was 74 not out. Venkatesh Iyer, another good innings, 53. They won by 7 wickets. Player of the match was Sunil Narayan. Match 35. RCB vs CSK. RCB got off to a great start but didn't capitalize on it and ended up with 156 for 6. Padikkal got 70. Kohli scored 53. Bravo picked up 3 for 24. CSK got off to a great start. Gaikwad is in prime form. Every batter contributed to the chase to finish things off in 18 overs and win by 6 wickets. Gaikwad got 38. Raidu scored 32. Harshal Patel picked up 2 for 25. Player of the match was Dwayne Bravo. Next up was the double headers for the weekend. Match 36. DC vs RR. DC scored 156 for 6. Shreyas Iyer again amongst the runs, scoring 43. Hetmeyer played a cameo of 28. Mustafizur picked 2 for 22. Rajasthan didn't really get going except for an excellent innings by Sanju Samson who got 70 not out. They managed only 121 for 6 and lost by 32 runs. Norjay picked up 2 for 18. Player of the match was Shreyas Iyer. Match 37. Sunrisers vs Punjab Kings. This was a low scoring encounter. Punjab Kings managed to score 125 for 7. Markham top scoring with 37. Holder picked up 3 for 19. In response, SRH managed to score only 120 for 7. Jason Holder giving a fight in the end to score a 47 not out. Ravi Bishnoi picked up 3 for 24. Player of the match was Jason Holder. Match 38. This was an interesting encounter between CSK and KKR. KKR got a great start, but CSK put some brakes on them to restrict them a bit. But KKR had some flurry of runs in the end to finish with 171 for 6. Rahul Tripathi scored 45. Shagul Thakur picked up 2 for 20. CSK got off to a flyer, but it was KKR's turn to tighten things a bit. But one big over from Jadeja's bat turned things around for CSK. They won by 3 wickets by scoring a single of the last ball. Fab du Plessis scored 43. Sunil Narayan picked up 3 for 41. Player of the match was Ravindra Jadeja. Match 39. RCB vs Mumbai Indians. RCB had a great power play in spite of losing an early wicket. MI put some brakes on the scoring towards the end and restricted RCB to 165 for 6. Maxwell top scored with 56. Kohli got yet another 50, 51. In the process, he's crossed 10,000 runs in T20 cricket, the fifth batsman to do it. Bumrah picked up 3 for 36. MI got off to a great start but had a massive batting collapse to lose 9 wickets for 32 runs. They were all out for 1-1-1. RCB won by a massive 54 runs, their first win in the UAE edition of this IPL. Harshal Patel took a hat-trick and finished for 4 for 17. Player of the match was Glenn Maxwell. CSK are on top of the table with 16 points. Delhi Capitals are number 2 with 16 points as well. Both of them have already qualified for the playoffs. RCB is third with 12 points. Sunrisers are very much out of the contention now. The final spot of the playoff is up for grabs for any of the 5 teams. Shikhar Dhawan has the orange cap. KL Rahul is a close second. Harshal Patel has the purple cap and has a huge gap with Avesh Khan, who is second. Next week is going to be a cracker with 6 teams fighting to take the 2 slots for the playoffs. Next up in cricket is India Women's Tour of Australia, the 3-match ODI series which got over last week. In the first ODI, Australia Women's won the toss and elected to field. India lost a couple of quick wickets in the front, but with some partnerships managed to score 225 for 8. Captain Mithali Raj top scored with 63. Darcy Bound picked up 4 for 33. The chase was too easy for Australia. They ended up chasing the target in 41 overs, losing just 1 wicket. Rachel Hayes got 93 not out, Alisa Healy 77. Player of the match was Darcy Brown. In the second ODI, again Australia won the toss and elected to field first. India got off to a great start and with really good scoring rate. Thanks to the openers, they finished with 274 for 7. Smriti Mandhana got 86, Richa Ghosh got 44, Tahila McGrath picked 3 for 45. Australia didn't get a good start and India were all over them with score at 52 for 4. But Beth Mooney and Tahila McGrath put on a fight with a 126-run stand. Australia needed 13 runs to win from the last over. India went to their experienced bowler Jhulan Goswami. 5 runs were needed of the last ball and Carey was caught in deep mid-wicket. Indian team was celebrating, but the TV replay showed it as a no ball and 2 runs were taken off it. Australia needed 2 runs of the last ball which they scored to win. It was a dramatic finish. Beth Mooney was unbeaten for 125 and won the player of the match. In the third ODI, Australia again won the toss but decided to bat first this time. In the middle order, Beth Mooney and Ashley Gardner clicked to take them to 264 for 9. Jhulan Goswami picked 3 for 37. India got a great start and were on the right track. They took the match deep to win in the final over. India won by 2 wickets. Yashtika Bhatia scored 64. Shefali Verma got 56. Annabel Sutherland picked 3 for 30. Player of the match was Jhulan Goswami. Australia women won the series 2-1, but it was a well-fought series. The only test match starts this week. Hope you all are enjoying the video so far. If you are, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please check out our food and travel blog. The link is in the description below. Also check out the freebies and rewards which are also available in the description below. Next up is tennis, the Laver Cup. Laver Cup is 6 of the top players from Europe competing against 6 of the top players from rest of the world. The Europe team was star-studded with players like Medvedev, Zverev, Rublev, Rudd and Tsitsipas. The world team did not have such big stars, but it have Shapovalov, Auger Aliassime, Isner, Kyrgios, Opelka and Schwartzman. The best of the match was Berrettini vs Aliassime, which Berrettini won. All the other matches were pretty one-sided. The only match which the team world won was the doubles match of Isner and Shapovalov versus Zverev and Berrettini. The European team won the cup by 14-1 points, literally a clean sweep, humiliating the team world. There was controversy surrounding Zverev sledging McEnroe, who is the team world captain. After team world won the doubles match, Zverev sledged to McEnroe saying this will be their only win. which turned out to be true. Opelka jumped in to talk about Zverev's domestic violence allegation. It was weird, but it was good tennis action. Next up is football. From England in EPL, Man City won their home game against Chelsea 1-0. Aston Villa won their away game against Man United 1-0. Brentford drew their home game against Liverpool 3-3. Arsenal won their home game against Tottenham 3-1. Liverpool are on top of the table with 14 points, followed by Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Everton, all of them in 13 points. From Spain in La Liga, Alves won their home game against Atletico Madrid 1-0. Valencia drew their home game against Athletic Club 1-1. Real Madrid drew their home game against Villarreal 0-0. Barcelona won their home game against Levante 3-0. Real Sociedad won their home game against Elche 1-0. Real Madrid are on top of the table with 17 points. Real Sociedad at 16, Sevilla and Atletico Madrid at 14 each. From France in Ligue 1, Lille won their home game against Reims 2-1. PSG won their away game against Metz 2-1. Lyon won their home game against Troyes 3-1. Lille won their away game against Strasbourg 2-1. PSG won their home game against Montpellier 2-0. Marseille lost their home game against Lens 2-3. PSG are way ahead of everyone else with an unbeaten streak at 24 points. Lens second with 15, Marseille next with 14. From Germany in Bundesliga, Bayern Munich won their away game against Fürth 1. Hoffenheim won their home game against Wolfsburg 3-1. Leverkusen won their home game against Mainz 1-0. Dortmund lost their away game against Mönchengladbach 0-1. Bayern Munich are on top of the table with 16 points, followed by Leverkusen and Wolfsburg, both on 13. Next up is the Formula 1 action from the street circuits of Sochi, Russia. First up in qualifying, Q1, Verstappen did not get a time lap in and hence finished last. He was going to start last anyway due to his power unit change. Other eliminations were Nikita Mazepin, Antonio Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and Kimi Räikkönen. In Q2, Charles Leclerc crashed out to take 15th position. Nicholas Latifi crashed as well to take 14th. Yuki Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly were eliminated. Vettel missed Q3 by 50 milliseconds. In Q3, it started raining a bit and in came Lando Norris with a great lap and he took the first pole position of his career. Carlos Sainz came second. George Russell again showed his class in the rain to take the third place. Hamilton fourth. Daniel Ricciardo fifth, followed by Fernando Alonso, Valtteri Bottas, Stroll, Sergio Perez and Ocon. The race kicked off really well for Sainz. He took the lead in turn 1. But Lando had really good pace, far better than the Ferrari, and regained the lead in the 12th lap. Sergio Perez led the race for a few laps when everyone had pitted except him. Lando was leading the race with Hamilton behind him giving a good fight. But it looked like Lando had everything under control and was going to take the first win of his career. During the 47th lap, the rain gods came in and made driving really difficult. Both Hamilton and Norris didn't want to pit, but Mercedes really pushed Hamilton to box and changed him to slick tires, which turned out to be a great decision. As the rain intensified, Lando was really struggling for grip. Hamilton, even after pitting, was able to get past Norris in 3 laps. That's how difficult it was to drive. Once Hamilton took the lead, Lando pitted and finished at 7th. Very unlucky turn of events for him. Hamilton finally got his 100th win. In all the rain drama, Verstappen got really lucky and finished second starting from 20th. The results for Hamilton first, Verstappen second, Sainz taking another podium finishing third, followed by Ricciardo, Bottas, Alonso, Norris, Räikkönen, Perez and Russell taking the last point, his 4th race in points this season. Norris got the fastest lap. Hamilton now leads Verstappen by 2 points in the Drivers' Championship. Bottas is 3rd, Norris is 4th. In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes are on 1st, 23 points ahead of Red Bull. McLaren on number 3, 17 and a half points ahead of Ferrari. That is all the sports from last week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next week, we have more IPL action. Australia women versus India women, the only test. In tennis, we have the San Diego Open for the men, Chicago Falls Classic for the women. In football, we have the second round of matches in the UEFA Champions League and the continuation of the other leagues. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye.